What's going on, everybody? Jason Edwards here. It has been a while since I was able to connect with you guys. Had a lot of life things going on, moving, and had some injuries. And you can see, no, I don't have pink eye. I did not get in a fight. I had some weird chemical reaction with some cream I put on my eye. It's much better than it was a few days ago. So let's move on. So today I want to talk to you about something called micro SaaS, and it is my new obsession, something I'm really excited about. And what it is essentially creating something that is very simple, solves one simple problem, and something that you can scale to a lot of different people. But the delivery is really easy. It's very easy for your customer to understand, and it helps them solve very simple problems. So just to kind of remove this thing here, solves one simple probleme. Let's fix that. And it's something you can kind of copy and paste, so it doesn't require all kinds of setup and technical know-how. It's something that's very easy to deploy. So an example of this is something like running your high-level instance. So if you have high-level, allowing people to only pay for just the social media poster. This is something I've done in the past. I have some people that have been paying me for like 3 years just for this, or maybe 2 years, 2.5 years, something like that. But still, it's like 37 bucks a month. That's the only thing they pay for, and they pay month after month after month. I never hear from them. They log in, use the software whenever they want to, and it's amazing. So I have also sold the whole bundle for $97 a month, $297 a month. And a lot of those people have a ton of questions. How do I connect my email? Why does this button not work? Whatever. I don't want to deal with that as much as possible. So this is one simple thing. People log in, they can use it over and over again. They pay you something modest like 37, 57, 100 bucks a month, and it just solves one easy problem for them. So let me show you some examples of some companies doing something similar, just so you can see how this would even work. Okay, check this company out. It's called later.com. They've been around for years. Essentially, what they do is they just make it easier for you to post on social media on all your different platforms. You just log into Later, you schedule all your posts, and it disseminates those posts out to all the different platforms. You can do this exact same thing in HighLevel and sell it to your customers, but let's just see what they charge. 25 bucks a month if you're paying monthly. They have another plan that's 2 social sets, so that's 16 profiles, and then 110 a month, that's 6 social sets, 48 profiles. This is more for somebody who's managing a bunch of other people, which you could do as well. And you could see that even if you just match their pricing, 25 bucks a month, and you got a couple hundred people doing this, it would be a great income because you're just literally just logging into your tool. You don't have to set up emails and all that stuff. You're just literally helping them log in. I'm going to log into HighLevel in a moment and show you, but I think it's a great way to do this. So what kind of revenue is Later making? Well, we just do a quick Google search. We don't know if these are 100% accurate, but it says their annual revenue is approximately 336.3 million. They have about 8 million users. It helps brands and creators manage social media. You can do this with HighLevel. If you have HighLevel, great. If not, I'll show you a way to get a free trial, free 30-day trial to do it. But it's something you could totally do, and it's something that I am actively doing, and I want to scale that side up. I am done with the here's 50 different bells and whistles, go figure it out customers where I have to help them every single day figure out how to log in and all that stuff. I want something simple. I want something easy, and this is something that you can do. You can reach out to people and say, hey, either you can I've talked about in past videos how you can post for them, which is very easy. You can charge them a couple $100 a month to do that. Or you can just give them access to your tool and they log in and do it themselves. Easy. So let's go into our HighLevel. Okay, so inside of HighLevel, you can white label it. You can put your own logo, your own branding, your own domain, whatever you want to do on here. And then all that people have to do, they get their own what's called a sub account. So the sub account is just attached to their business. They can't see everyone else's businesses. They log in, they see a dashboard. All it has is their social profiles. To add a social profile, all you do is you click this little gear icon. You can connect a social profile and add whichever one you want. They even have added Blue Sky now and Threads, Pinterest, LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube, Google Business Profile, Instagram, Facebook, and I think they're looking at how to bring X back on here as well. Most local businesses I found don't use X that much, but they are working on it. There was some kind of API charge a while back that was a little higher than they wanted to pay, so they removed it, but I think in the future they're going to bring it back. Anyway, regardless, either way, you can log in and do this. Then once you do, you can then just go to new post, create new post, and this is what your customer would be doing if they're paying you monthly. They pick whichever profiles they want to post on, and they write their post here. They can upload their images and all that stuff just like you would do in later.com or any of those others. Or you can use AI to create it, the image and the text. That costs a little bit more. But then they can just schedule the post. So let's just say this is the post. I'm going to just find an image here, create an image with AI. Uh, Let's say this is for a real estate customer buying a home, photo, generate. Okay, great. Let's just say continue. Let's say this is the one we wanted. Then I can do either save for later, I can post it now, or I can schedule the post for tomorrow at whatever time. Hit schedule post. Oh, I selected TikTok, so it needs a different shape. So let's just remove TikTok. And I'll schedule the post again tomorrow at 6 to 7, schedule post. Now the post is scheduled. If I go to my calendar, you can see it's scheduled for tomorrow. Say I made a mistake, I want to reschedule it, I can just drag it over here. If I was doing that for a client, charging them a couple $100 a month, that's as easy as it is. And if your customer is doing it just as you're selling it as a software, they're going to love this feature, especially if they're posting on multiple platforms. So you can totally do this. It's super simple. And you can compete with a later.com or any of these others that are doing this type of service. Let me go back and find one more, Sprout Social. Let's see what they're charging here. If they share it, a lot of these companies are removing their pricing these days. So there it is, pricing. They're a bit more. So $199 per seat per month. 5 social profiles, and they do a bit more AI stuff here, optimal send times. We can do all this stuff with HighLevel. So literally, if you just had a software that was built on HighLevel, but you just called it like localsocial.com or whatever it was, and you just went to local businesses and said, here's a tool. I'll even give you a few templates, which you can get on like Fiverr or something, or Etsy. Get them some starter templates to go, and then they can log in and schedule their posts out. Or you can sell the same thing to stay-at-home moms or dads that want to do social media posting for other companies. They could run their business on your platform and charge whatever they want to. So a lot of different ways you can spin this. I think it's a great model, something that I'm actively expanding on, because I looked at our revenues, and some of the best money that we've made, like I said, are people that are paying us $37, $47, $97 a month, just using a few very simple tools on our software that I never hear from, ever. And I log into their account, they're actively using it, maybe not a ton, but they're using it, a few times a month. So great. It's a win-win for everybody. I think it's something you should check out. If you want a free 30-day trial to HighLevel, you can click the link down below. I have one other special thing I want to tell you about in just a moment. Let's see. So we have a community called Multipreneurs. It's basically a bunch of people that are brainstorming ideas together, talking about what they're working on, people that want to create multiple different businesses. If you've ever wanted a place that you can have your shiny object syndrome enhanced and embraced, and people that are accepting of it, this is the place for you, because I have found over the years that I do not like focusing on just one thing. I've tried for years and years and years to say, I'm only doing this one thing and that's all I'm going to do. And my excitement level for life and everything just goes down. I get super depressed if I'm like locked into a box here. So this is something that I wanted to create for a long time, and now it's here, and I want you guys to come aboard. And if you don't have HighLevel yet, you'll get access to HighLevel inside of this. I'll give you one of my sub accounts in here as well. There's a lot of other bonuses that I'm going to give you as well. But inside of the group, it's where I want to bring together a community of people that want to work on different things and want to brainstorm ideas, and maybe people partner up together and do stuff together, or just a place that we can talk about different AI tools we're using to create various businesses. Because before, if you wanted to create multiple things, you had to have a ton of staff and a ton of infrastructure. But now with AI, a lot of that can be handled with automations and things that you can run multiple income streams under something simple like HighLevel and a couple other tools. That is just incredible. So over this next coming year, I want to focus on a lot of different cash flow models. I'm going to take that cash flow and put it into hard assets like gold and real estate and things like that. But I want to generate the active income through various softwares and online income streams that I create. So I'm going to talk a lot more about that in future videos, but there'll be a link down below to join our community here. It's on special right now till the end of the year, so make sure you take advantage of it unless it fills up to the first 100. We have 56 people so far, so I'd love to see you in there. There'll be a bunch of bonuses that you'll get as well. And other than that, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.